And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Drinking Games. This is episode 71, and I'm here with James, as per usual. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Doing all right. It was a long day at work, but home now, relaxing. Obviously, drinking beer. What?
That's good. That's always good. It's better than being at work still.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's about it. I've been playing a couple of different things. I've been messing around on this PC some more. I actually did a few small upgrades to it. Nothing graphically, but like added more RAM to it and got a bigger hard drive, basically. An SSD. Uh,
Cool.
yeah. Still haven't streamed yet because I want to I don't know, like the best way to go about that is like using OBS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded OBS, but I gotta like dive into it and like figure out how it all works. Honestly,
Yeah. You just gotta sit there and fuck with it. I don't know. I watched like a tutorial, like how to get started. And now
yeah,
like I kind of know a little bit about it, but I still gotta sit there and like actually really mess with it.
yeah,
Because I know I'm doing it the wrong way, but it's
yeah,
working. So, but it's good to have two screens, dude, for sure. I'm gonna tell you that much right now.
yeah. I wonder if there's a way where I can like make my TV the second screen or something. I guess there could be a way to
Um,
do that.
do you have HDMI out?
Do I? Think yeah, I do. Fucking
Then you
A.
can. You can have
I'm,
your TV.
I might do that.
Just just get a long HDMI cord.
Oh, I got plenty of those.
Yeah, and just hook it up, dude. Boom.
Oh yeah. I'll fuck with that like maybe on my next day off. Just like
Yeah. Or you should have the game on your TV. Because what
yeah,
I do is I have my laptop as the screen with OBS,
yeah,
and then I have my monitor, which is the 32-inch curved with the game on it.
yeah.
You might as well put the game on the better screen.
And I downloaded or I bought because it was on sale for $10 on Steam. I kind of did it as a test because I was like, let me see if this game will even run on this laptop.
Okay, what'd you get?
It was Quantum Break. It was on Steam for $10. I was like, this is
Quantum
kind
Break.
of yeah,
Oh yeah, Quantum Break.
yeah. Remedy's game. You
Yeah.
know,
So how did it run?
it runs on my laptop. It does run, and the frame rate is like mostly 30 frames per second most of the time. But the graphics suck because I have it on like it'll only run like that on like the lowest setting graphics.
So it didn't even look that great.
Yeah, so it's like I'm playing the game, but it's a worse version of like the version that I have on Xbox One.
Yeah.
Because I did eventually just buy the game on Xbox One because it was on sale there for $10. I was
I would
like,
say just use that laptop as like something to stream with, basically, right?
yeah,
Because like you were saying, I would just go with like instead of buying a fucking graphics card, you might as well buy um a Series S.
yeah. I don't know what the fuck Sony. because we definitely got to rant a little bit about like some stuff that
I mean,
came out that Jason
you got a
Schreier.
rant?
Yeah, I definitely got a rant. That
Yeah.
Jason Schreier article that came out on Bloomberg that like just makes Sony out to look like complete fucking idiots, to be honest. And yeah, you know what I
What?
just learned too is that Jason Schreier blocked me for like no discernible reason. Probably because I like follow Colin or something. Like he's
Who is
just
that guy?
like,
Some dude. He's like a journalist.
yeah, he's one of the bigger name journalists. He did a lot of the good shit that was in Kotaku, and then he left Kotaku, and now he's with Bloomberg News. Uh, but yeah, basically, what it seems like is Sony Bend released Days Gone. They pitched Days Gone 2,
And Sony said no.
and Sony said no, even though Days Gone made plenty of money. It sold really well. And I guarantee you, when that game comes out on PC, people are gonna buy the fuck out of that game. Like it's going to sell well on PC because people are
Oh, it
gonna
hasn't come out yet.
not on PC yet.
Oh shit.
But I
They're
bet
gonna
you,
mod that game, huh? You can mod it, huh?
yeah, there'll be people who will
Like
mod it.
4K up-res mods and stuff. Like, ooh, that game will look tight.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's like a great game to have those kind of mods on it and stuff. And I'm sure somebody will throw Macho Man Randy Savage in there somewhere, or the
What do you
dumb mod.
mean?
There's always like like. Did you ever see the Skyrim one where like all the dragons are fucking Randy Savage?
Oh yeah, that's tight, dude.
Stupid shit like that. Like imagine a horde of Randy Savages. Like they're all of the zombies are fucking Randy Savage. Somebody will do
You
that.
shouldn't be saying stuff like that
Why?
because you need to go find somebody that can do it for you and then take the credit.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Whoops. I just gave you all a free one there.
Yeah. A horde of macho mans, that'd be tight.
But yeah, so Days Gone 2 sold great. The reviews weren't great. So because of the reviews, basically Sony said no.
No.
Uh,
That
no to
was the
Days
reason?
Gone 2. Yeah, basically because it didn't do well critically, from what I
Okay.
understand from the article. Uh, they then took Sony Bend and pretty much split the team into two to work with Naughty Dog. Half of that team was working on the what's the multiplayer of The Last of Us called again? It's like
Tribes or something, I don't know.
shit, you know,
It's
where
something like that where it's like factions or
factions. That's what it is. You got it.
yeah.
Factions. Half of them were told to go work with Naughty Dog to work on factions, and then the other half.
It's a new one. It's a new one for Last of Us 2.
Yeah. They announced this before the game came out that
Oh, okay.
that factions
Dude, that game's already
was
kind of
coming, but
old.
it's gonna be separate from the actual Last of Us.
Huh.
Uh, Part 2 was. So they're making a new factions that's separate
Okay.
from Last of Us 2. Apparently that's still happening. I don't know. They haven't really said much in a little bit about that. I'm sure it still is. I don't know if they're gonna make it free to play or if it's gonna be uh
Like an add-on.
like an add-on. Uh, and then the other half of of Sony Bend that they split in half was working with Naughty Dog to make no, not a remake, a new Uncharted game. Uh, long story short, the people at Bend like basically felt like they were about to be absorbed by Naughty Dog, like, and they were like, "Listen, we do not want this. We don't want to be Naughty Dog. We want to be
So
Sony
they
now."
left.
So they begged and begged and begged Sony, "Please take us off these projects. We don't want to do this." And Sony finally said, "All right, we're taking you off your these
What a
projects."
bunch of jerks! They're like, okay, you could do Days Gone 2, fine.
Not even Days Gone 2.
You
I
kiss the
don't.
ring. You kiss
They,
the ring.
from what I understand, they're working on a new IP or a new game that's not Days Gone 2.
What?
Uh, I'm hoping at least, like, if I don't get Days Gone 2, that
You're
sucks.
not.
I actually really likes that game. It doesn't look like
Yeah,
I
that
am.
was a fun game.
I hope it's at least something like a Siphon Filter reboot, man, because
No, you're
I
not
feel like
getting that.
I feel like Sony could have an absolute banger if they had a stealth game, sort of like Metal Gear,
Are they
that
are
is
they
not
gonna up?
fucking happening, dude. Because like Metal Gear doesn't exist anymore.
Do they upres? Did they upres that game? Days Gone.
Yeah, yeah, it's completely
Oh,
up.
it is.
Yeah, 60 frames
Hmm.
per second. Yeah, they did the whole. It looks amazing too. It really does. I downloaded it and checked it out. It looks incredible and runs really really good now.
Dude, does your TV do 4K 120?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it
neither does
only.
mine. I'm kind of pissed, dude. Mine doesn't do it. I have to wait for an update.
So that was only part of the story, the whole Bend thing. Now it seems like everything's good with Bend. They're working on a new game that's not Days Gone 2, but it took them like a year and a half to get there. You know what I mean? Like they could have been like halfway done, basically making a game right now, but they were put on projects they didn't want to do. They begged and begged and begged to be taken off projects, and then they finally got off it. So now they're like basically right now just starting working on a new game, which is pretty fucked up.
Sweet.
Which means we won't see their game for another 3 or 4 years. Uh, the other part of the story was
As Sony Bend, they're still Sony Bend.
they're still Sony Bend. They didn't get you know
Absorbed.
absorbed into Naughty Dog, so that's good at least. Uh, the other part of the story was there's this team within Sony San Diego that pitched an Uncharted remake. And they worked on that for a little bit. Sony looked at it, they didn't like it, so they didn't go ahead with that. So the second thing they pitched, this was a small team, and well, actually, no, I gotta go back. First, they pitched a brand new Uncharted game.
What?
So,
What happened? Naughty Dog?
no, this isn't Naughty. This is a small team that is in Sony San Diego,
Okay.
where we've been hearing rumors for a long time that they're working on a new Uncharted game.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, that was on the books at one point, but then they were like, "We're not spending that much money on a new Uncharted game." So then they went and did a vertical slice of an Uncharted remake, and Sony said no to that too. So their next thing they showed them was a remake to The Last of Us. Sony told these guys no, and they still don't like. They still are working on something or whatever. I don't know what's going on over there. But then after Sony told these guys no, Naughty Dog is apparently working on a Last of Us remake. Like they took the project from these other guys, and I don't know. It just
What?
seems so fucking weird to
A
remake
remake?
of The Last of Us, which you can easily play on your PS5 or your PS4 right now. You know,
And the
PS5
best,
via with the
really,
remaster that came out on the
right?
PS4.
It'd be the best version of it.
It's just weird though. Why would you remake a game so early?
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
it's just fucking odd. I don't think it like after Last of Us 2, I'm done with The Last of Us. We don't need more Last of Us. Like
I
work
still
on
need to
something
finish
the
that
fuck
game.
else. Last of Us 2?
Yeah.
What part did you get to before you like stopped? Do you even remember?
I'm trying to remember.
Spoilers. Anybody, if he does remember.
I don't remember.
Did you ever get to play
Um,
as
no, don't even say anything.
oh okay.
I got a little bit. The last kind of thing I really remember is getting right past those Whistler people in the woods.
Oh okay. Were you playing as Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah,
That's the
you're
last big thing I remember. I don't know. I got past that though, for sure, a while past that. So I don't know.
you're probably getting up to the halfway point. Like nearing the halfway point, I imagine. Because
Yeah, I gotta
there's a
finish
definitive like
that.
point where it gets to a halfway point, and you'll know exactly when it is. Uh, yeah, that I I I I was thinking about replaying it on my PS5 just to see how it looked and everything, and I have my issues with it. But it is still a really great game.
Yeah, I started running it through remote play on my PC.
That's pretty cool.
I was just sitting here looking at it. I didn't do anything. I had an Xbox controller hooked up, and I
Yeah,
could play it with an Xbox controller. Um, but I just sat here and looked at it for a little bit. I didn't really play it. It
yeah,
kind of, I don't know if it's because it's streaming over Wi-Fi, but it kind of sucked a little bit.
yeah.
Like at first it was like grainy, and then it got into focus, and then I was like, okay, it looks all right. But I figured I'm gonna try it like that because I can't play that game in front of my kids, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Shit.
Or I could just pull my PS5 in here and play it in here.
Yeah. Well, that was basically the whole article. Sony kind of
Doing
screwing
good
over
stuff.
Sony Bend and also screwing over this small team that's
Yeah,
with,
kind of
with
sucks, dude.
Sony San Diego that doesn't even have like their own identity. They're just like this internal team within San Diego who's like trying to make a name for themselves, and it seems like Sony is like stopping them in every like anything they pitch them, they're just like no, 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 and it's kind of fucked up.
No, no, no. Oh, thank you. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you pitched us a Last of Us remake. Well, we're gonna take that idea and give it to Naughty Dog. You know,
Yeah, that's weird.
but we'll see what happens. I like after that came out, especially I was like really pissed about the Days Gone thing. Like I really was. I was like, this series has so much potential, and you're like,
I
oh,
know.
some of the scores were bad. You're not gonna make a fucking
They're
sequel
just
to
gonna
this
shoot it
game, dude.
down. Come on.
Yeah, who cares? You made money. money was put into your pocket. Like what like it's not like it had bad scores and it lost a lot of money. It was like one of the higher selling fucking new IPs. Obviously, then Ghost of Tsushima came out and fucking demolished that because I mean, come on, that game's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's another game I need to get to.
Great game, and yeah, that had a update for PS5, like frame rate and 4K 60 update for PS5.
Cool.
So I'm sure it plays even better than it already did. And the fact that that game on PS4 had no loading like at all, like the load screen would literally pop up and then you'd be like right like you had like no chance to even read whatever the hints
Yeah,
were,
there's
you know
no
what I mean?
loading probably on the PS5.
Yeah, it's probably like even faster. So, uh, but yeah, what have you been playing?
T- Not much. I mean, I had to work a lot this last couple weeks, so I haven't got to play too much. I've been playing Overwatch, of course. Like right before we were playing, I was playing Overwatch with my son, and I can hear him right now. I think he's playing and yelling. I think he was yelling.
Oh, Jesus.
But there's a event going on. It's like called the Archives event. So they have like new skins and um, special loot boxes and stuff. So me and him been playing that. Uh, and then I
Come on.
started Cyberpunk today just to kind of see like if it's really all fucked up still.
Are you playing
And
that on Xbox or PC?
yeah, Xbox Series X. And that game is fucked up still, dude. Like I don't want to play it.
And they just came out with like a big patch for it, right? They're like
Yeah, like
1.2 or whatever.
it was showing cutscenes in the early section, and then like it showed a cutscene of a car, and the car like looked like a block, and then it loaded in all quick. And I was like, "Damn, dude, that sucks." Like, what if you're on a regular Xbox One?
I didn't read. There was an article. I didn't read the article. I just like laughed at the headline that like this new patch like fixed a lot of things, but also broke other things. So that's always good to hear.
Yeah, I didn't want to keep playing. Like I played the first couple missions, and I was like, "This game is fun, but it's fucked up."
Yeah, I think I'll wait for the next gen version.
If that comes out, I mean, shit.
Yeah, they gotta, and then they announced, oh, we're gonna be working on like a new Witcher game and a new Cyberpunk game at the same time.
Yeah,
Like maybe like fix this game first before you announce that shit, and also like I don't know, like this should maybe tell y'all to double down on one game at a time, so you can like keep focus on this one fucking game, like.
yeah, that game is still messed up, man. Like, I wouldn't recommend playing it. I'm still gonna wait, even though it was fun. I'm still gonna wait.
Yeah,
I got other stuff I could play.
for sure.
So
I have heard people say the PC version is the best way to play it, but it's still like broken there too. So
my, I think my laptop could handle it.
yeah, but do you want to spend the money on that?
I don't know. No, I was actually looking at the Hitman 2 and 3 because they're on sale.
Oh yeah.
but I'm gonna wait.
And two. I still gotta. I haven't beat the new Hitman. I gotta just like sit down and beat it. Uh,
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
know I'm like more than halfway through it, but
that's about all I've been playing. Like I said, I've had a long week of work, and all I've been doing is work and sleep. And then when the kids are here, I play Overwatch with my son. So
yeah, I've actually got like a quite the variety I've been playing. Uh, One thing I've been playing on my phone is this game called Fantasian. It's made by Mistwalker Studios. Uh, they did Blue Dragon back in the day. They did Lost Odyssey back in the day.
on the 360, the
Yeah, yeah,
360 game.
yeah. And now they got this game on. It's an exclusive Apple Arcade game called Fantasian, and it's a turn-based RPG. So I mean, it's pretty easy to see like what kind of game it is, and it kind of has like some Final Fantasy VII vibes to it, to where it's like these areas that are like, or this world that is like semi-futuristic, but like still pretty like grounded at the same time, like Final Fantasy VII was. Uh, but the kind of thing they're doing with this game is every level in this game, every level in this game is a diorama, like a realistic diorama. So they make these levels actually, and then they take a bunch of pictures of it, and then that's what's
What?
actually in the game.
Like
Cat,
FMV?
not really FMV. It's like it's
But
just
it's a
like
picture of a diorama that's in the
they
game.
create these levels in
Hmm.
real life, and then they take pictures of it, so it's like all like handcrafted levels that
Yeah.
they yeah uh and it looks fucking gorgeous, dude. It's really really like a gorgeous looking game. But that's on Apple Arcade. I definitely do gotta beat it before the my little 3 month trial goes up, because like I'm not paying $5 a
Don't
month
forget.
for arcade. Yeah. Another Apple Arcade game that popped up is Clap Hands Golf, which is the people who made Everybody's Golf. Obviously, they're the whole thing that happened with Sony Japan. They laid off like most of the people in Sony Japan, and like all the external dev teams like Clap Hands pretty much got left on. That's another thing that kind of pissed me off, is like you have these cool little side teams that were created in Sony Japan that are now like left to do whatever the fuck they want. You know
What?
what I mean?
They got
So
laid off?
basically, yeah, they don't work with Sony anymore, right? So they go to Apple Arcade and they're like, all right, we're gonna make a mobile golf game for Apple Arcade,
Oh, that's
and it is literally just Everybody's Golf, but on a fucking phone. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean graphics and everything. It looks exactly like Everybody's Golf, but it's just on your phone. Uh, and they
Does
called
it
it Clap
say
Hands Golf. Uh,
nice on?
yeah, there's still like
Nice on.
there's still the caddies that are cheering you on and stuff. Great shot, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, so there's that, and it's pretty fun. You just They did a little bit different since it's on mobile, so you actually like pull back and then flick up with your finger
Yeah, I know that control scheme.
instead of the meter that they usually do. Uh, but yeah, it's pretty neat, and I mean, if you like everybody's golf, you'll like this. I mean, obviously, Sony probably owns the Everybody's Golf name, so that's why they had to call it Clap Hands Golf.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
for sure.
uh, so those are the two like phone games I played, and then PC side, I like I said, I fucked around with Quantum Break on here. I'm actually like really impressed that this laptop like even could run that game at all. Because that game is like really graphically intensive.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's it's an early Xbox One game, but it still looks
It looks
really
really
fucking
good.
good on
Yeah.
Xbox One. Like gotta
Well,
give
look
it.
at Control, dude.
Yeah. Look at Control. I mean, in Control Ultimate Edition, which we got
Yeah.
on PS Plus a couple months ago, that game looks fucking amazing on the PS5. Uh, but I did that. I can't get Metal Gear Solid 2. It runs great on there, right? But R2, like I did all the button mapping I could. I can't get it to where I can change fucking weapons on Metal Gear Solid 2. And it's annoying the
What do you
shit out
mean
of me.
on what?
On my PC. Like I
Uh,
try to map the button to change the weapons, and it's just not happening. It's not happening at
don't
all.
you
I
have it
don't.
on Xbox?
Huh? Oh, I have it on like everything, but I just wanted to
Yeah.
play it. I just wanted to play it on my PC to like test it out, and everything. I
Oh,
bought I bought it for like $7.99. I was like, oh, I could stream this, stream some older games from my PC,
yeah.
because like I'm not gonna be able to play like the newer shit on this. Uh, but yeah, I still don't understand like what's going on. Like I did everything I could with the button mapping, and it's still not working.
What controller are you using?
An Xbox One controller.
Okay.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. And then
I think that's on Game Pass, dude.
yeah, I have the
You could play it
collection.
on your PC through Game Pass.
Yeah, I gotta re up my Game Pass.
Oh, okay. I
I
thought you
don't
still
have it
had it.
right now. But like I'm especially if I get a new Xbox, I'm gonna get Game Pass again because like after all of that shit, with Sony has been going on, and it seems like they're going back to PS3 Sony. Like, all right, like PS5, you're gonna be the whenever a first party game comes out, I'll play you, but like I'm thinking about like mostly playing on fucking Xbox once I get an Xbox and just playing the fuck out of Game Pass. Like paying
Yeah,
my
because they got all the studios, dude,
yeah,
too. So
they got all the studios. They have like 20 studios now. It's like, bro, dude, they're about to have bangers every month. You know what I mean? Like,
hopefully,
yeah. The next Wolfenstein game is gonna be on Game Pass, and I won't have to spend $60 on it. Fuck yeah,
yeah,
I'll do that. You know what I mean? Like that Indiana Jones game will be on Game Pass. The next the next Gears Game Pass, but I still have to play through Gears 5. I got up to the point in Gears 5 where you get the what do they call it? The skiff. or whatever.
Oh, I got far, dude. I got like halfway through, and I was like,
I
this game is like boring. You go to the
I
same spots and just
fucking
shoot.
hate the skiff. I hate it. Like that is the
It's
worst.
okay.
I don't like it at all, dude.
It's
Because it's
just another way to get from point A to point B. Instead of like stopping and walking and talking, they use that thing to talk. So like
all
you're
right.
driving this thing and you're
But make it
talking.
a quick cutscene where it's just
Yeah.
like why does Gears 5 have to be an open world game? Like semi open world game. It
It's
just
just what it
seems
is. Like it sucks, but
dumb. The fun thing
yeah.
about Gears of War is shooting locusts in the
Well,
face
you
and
do. It's
cutting
just
them in half with a chainsaw. Yeah, but now you have to fucking drive around in your skiff for 10
yeah.
minutes
You gotta
before
like
you get
go
to
to
do
fuck.
that.
Before it was like you stop and walk and talk for like 30 seconds. Now it's you drive from point A to point B.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like that
No.
part of it. But I do like the Gears story. So I do want to like freaking play through it just to see how the story progresses in 5 before I go further. And yeah, there's just gonna be like so much shit on Game Pass that I won't have to spend actual money on. And then
Yeah.
they get third party games like Outriders is a game that you know I played the demo of, and I was like, it's an okay game, but I don't know if I would spend
I
money
heard
on
it's
it.
really good.
Yeah, and you know what makes it even better? When you don't have to fucking spend $70 on it. It's on Game
Yeah.
Pass. You know what I mean? Like that
I should
makes it
try
even
that
better.
out.
Yeah, exactly. Like, uh, yeah, that's so and stuff like that, and they own Double Fine now, so Psychonauts 2 will be on
Yeah.
Game Pass when it drops. I won't have to spend money on that. So yeah, I'm totally just thinking about my PS5 just being a
A first party
freaking first
machine.
party machine, and then like all the third party shit will probably be on Xbox because I don't like this path that Sony is starting to go down. It totally looks like the fucking PS3 all over again. They eventually course corrected near the end of the PS3's life cycle.
Yeah.
It took way too long to get there. Uh,
It's just gonna flip flop again, dude.
yeah, they got big swinging dicks because PS4 sold so well, so they think they can be
Just like
shitty right
Microsoft
now,
did
dude.
with 360, you know?
Yep, yep. And
So
there's there's a lot of good games that are gonna start coming out on Game Pass, and I'm here for it.
yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, that's the thing that they got going for them, dude.
uh, what else did I play? I haven't played shit on my PS5 for the most part. I just been fucking around on the PC. Um, I bet Alan Wake would run really good on here. I own Alan Wake already on Steam. Like I bought it forever ago. Like
Yeah, you should try it.
yeah, I should definitely try that because I bet it would run really good on this. It ran like ass on my old like fucking PC that I had, but that was an old ass PC. I bet it would run really good on this laptop though.
Have you played it?
Alan Wake, I have played some of it.
Oh, cool. So you
I
haven't played it all.
I find it kind of boring in parts. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
the bit that I have played of it, it's the least interesting Remedy game that I've played so far. Like it just didn't grab me right away like something like Quantum Break did. Uh,
Yeah.
even like Max Payne. kind of grabs you like almost immediately. Where it's like Alan Wake, it's like, oh, I'm on this boat and I'm walking around, and then I walk around in this restaurant, and the lights turn off in the cabin, so then I gotta walk to the generator and fix the generator. It like takes a while to get started. Once it does
Yeah,
start,
that game is there for the story.
yeah, once it does start, it does get more interesting, with like the weird lumberjack dude who's like an enemy that's like, isn't he like a lumberjack, or he has an axe or whatever? I don't know if he's like actually a lumberjack or whatever, but maybe he was. But
Yeah, you need to play that, dude, and then
yeah,
watch the story, and then you'll see how it intertwines with Control.
I really, yeah, I really do, because Control had a DLC that I played through, and I probably missed like a million
Don't
references.
even say anything.
No, I was just saying I probably missed like a lot
Okay.
of references. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
Which I like went on Wikipedia and like looked up like some of the names that like popped up, and like kind of learned that way. Like,
No, you gotta play
but
through.
yeah, I gotta play through it. Maybe I'll do so. Maybe once I figure out OBS, I'll try to stream it or something.
Yeah.
That'd be a fun game to stream, I think. Uh, because I'm not gonna stream a shittier version of Quantum Break for sure. uh, Although I do also want to stream Persona 4 Golden. I bought that on from Steam. Uh, yeah, I know I have it on my Vita, but
Yeah, I was about
uh,
to say, don't you even have it on Switch?
no, it's not on Switch. That game is locked to Vita.
Oh, okay.
Well, it did come out to Steam now, so I bought it there. Uh, yeah, that's about all I've been playing. And ranted about Sony being dickheads. And that's all I gotta talk about. You want to do a 20 questions? I just gotta think of something. Or do you
Actually, yeah, I gotta. Dude, I hear my son getting riled up out there, so.
got? That's cool. Yeah. All right.
That's
Yeah, we
why,
can
like,
wrap
I
this
left
up.
earlier. I left and I looked out there. He's like, dude, I'm doing some back rolls, Dad. And I'm like, oh, man, relax.
He's destroying the entire house. Oh.
I know. I go out there, my TV, there's a big crack in it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Or
I
he
feel
just
you.
got play of the game. It could be either or.
Right.
So,
Man,
um,
I can't believe they haven't said anything else about Overwatch 2. It's almost like it's never gonna happen.
man, I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna keep playing what I have.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna buy the new one. I'm just gonna keep playing this one because you're just gonna be able to do that. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna buy Overwatch 2.
Seems like the only reason to buy it is to play through the story mode and like the co-op thing that they have going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I'm not
I
gonna buy
mean,
it.
who really? I mean, I guess if you're like super interested in the characters, maybe you'd want to like go through that. But if it's just all about gameplay, then just fucking keep Overwatch 1.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a day where they're like, all right, no more updates for Overwatch 1. You have to buy Overwatch
maybe.
2. I think that's a possibility. Like they're like, oh, we gotta get money somehow. We gotta bring these people over somehow. But maybe
Yeah,
not. I don't know. Blizzard is owned by Activision though, so I wouldn't be surprised. Um,
how dare you?
Hey, I don't hate them for it. I mean, like, you gotta make money, but still. Speaking of
Yeah.
Activision, before we sign off, did you see like some of that gameplay for the new the Diablo 2 Resurrected?
I don't even care, dude. They can't. I don't. Diablo never. I think my son likes Diablo. I think he played Diablo 3 or 4. Diablo 3? Is it on Xbox One?
3 is the latest one they've made, yeah. Yeah, that's on Xbox and PlayStation and probably
Yeah,
Switch, I
he
would
played that
imagine.
one then.
Uh, but
Never scratched my itch, dude.
I don't know. I dug it. It's
Yeah?
funny too because
It's isometric, right?
yeah, uh, they showed off gameplay for Diablo 2 Resurrected, and then the people who make Path of Exile, which is like literally
The direct competitor.
a direct, yeah, and like Path of Exile, like when you play it, it's it's literally a love letter to Diablo 2. Like they took all the good things from Diablo 2 and made this game. And they're
Mm-hmm.
like, "Oh, you're gonna, show off your gameplay of Diablo 2 Resurrected? Well, Path of Exile 2 is coming out, So like, they had some shit for their which is pretty cool, actually.
That's
Uh,
funny.
yeah, that is pretty funny. But all right, we can wrap this up. Uh, I was looking down at my cat over there. He's fucking yawning. He's like looking at me like, "Yo, dude, we going to bed?" It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't hear these fucking thuds.
He's just, all right. If you like this, like it, share with your friends, subscribe. Uh, you been doing any streaming yet or no?
No, not really, because I've been working a bunch. Like I said, I picked up
Uh,
extra day, so
bro, I
uh,
feel you on that, dude. Like
yeah,
I clocked out tonight. I work, I get paid every 2 weeks, but it was like the last day of the pay period, and it was like, oh, you worked 107 hours for 2 weeks.
hell
Like,
yeah. That's where I
hell
was at, 100 hours, dude.
yeah. I mean, that's a lot of fucking overtime money coming my way, but still, it's like I'd rather fucking have a life too. Like,
100 hours is a lot of hours,
yeah, for sure, dude. Was that for 1 week or 2 weeks for you?
too. I've
Is
done
that?
it in one,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure you have. I've heard your stories of like working like
traveling,
pretty much fucking all day and then like sleeping on a plane.
yeah,
Ridiculous.
not anymore. I worked one extra day, so
Yeah,
and then an hour each day at over. So I got 28. I got 16 hours. So
nice.
yeah. But all right, man.
All
Till
right,
next
take
time,
care.
everybody.
Cheers.